Hello everybody, let us go through the control statement and see how to use control statement in Python. Okay, so here indentation is very important. Let us look to this example. If we have, for example, v1 equal to 5 here, and I would like to check if v1 equal 5, then we can print your value is equal to 5. Okay, and here that's all. Okay, so now your value equal to 5. Okay, so now what if I want to use, it's very important, observe here, if I remove this indentation, try to run it again, we receive an error because unexpected indentation block. So instead of the other language that we have to use curly brackets, or the thing is now indentation is the use here for in Python. Okay, now let me use the same example here, and here I want to use if it's equal to this one. And also one very important point here, that at the end of if statement we have this to use colons here. So here else, again colons. Okay, print statement that your value is not equal to 5. Okay, so here let me modify this one to 14, for example. Here your value is not equal to 5. Okay, so now let me see the nested if statement. Okay, we saw the if, we saw else, now let nested if statement. So here if I want to evaluate, for example, that a category, for example, about say for example fail, if a student pass or fail. Okay, so here if the mark equal to, I don't know what the value. Okay, so we can use mark equal to, say for example 65. Okay, now if what, if mark less than 60, okay, then what, print, okay, fail. Okay, here else or elf. Okay, now here I can use elf. Let me see the nested if statement later. Okay, so now here I can use elf. Okay, fl mark greater than, okay, or equal 90. So here I want to print, let us see, 60. I don't like to print everything here, just print say for example D. Okay, then again LF, okay, mark greater than or equal 70. I want to print what? I want to print, again very important, colons, print what? Print C. Okay, then I can repeat this again here. Okay, indentation, as we said before, is very important. 80 it will be B, and 90 it will be A. So now I will print, as we see here, that we got the value D. Okay, the value D. Okay, now let me change this value to 88. Okay, mark equal to, so something wrong here, less than, greater than or equal 60. Okay, LF greater than or equal 70, greater than or equal 80, greater than or equal 90. Okay, okay, so now let me see what the problem here. Okay, all of them will keep D, the first assessment here or evaluation for this condition statement, because the condition statement here matched this value. Okay, so in this case I have to add and statement. Okay, because it goes to the first condition and evaluate it, then it will not evaluate the other the remaining or next conditions. So here I want to check that the mark also, okay, must be less than what, 70. Okay, so here, and mark less than 70 here for this one, and mark should less than what, 80. Okay, and mark less than 90, and here mark less than, okay, or equal 100. Okay, so here as we see, A, let us use 77, C, let us use 88, B. Okay, it's very clear and very simple and easy. Okay, now let me implement the nested if. This if else if. Okay, so here I can use also else, okay, print a incorrect a grade or mark. Okay, mark. Okay, so here let me use nested if, mark equal to int of input of what I want to enter, student mark. Okay, so here once I read the student mark, I want to do what? I want to evaluate this mark. If what? If the mark greater than or equal 60, okay, this is that I evaluate, okay, else, so here else print incorrect mark. Okay, so here inside this one, if the mark is this one, okay, so here tab, now if the mark greater than 60 and less than, greater than or equal, and less than or equal 70, and so on, it will print D, C, and so on. So now as we see here that this one is the nested if statement. Okay, let me run this one. Now I have to enter, say for example 60. Okay, let me enter something else, 95. Okay, let me enter here I want to add this one space here. Okay, so here let me add 74. Okay, now see. Okay, very clear, very easy. Okay, now let me explain the or go through the iteration statement, okay, and see how to use the for loop as well while. Okay, we will see how to use this especially to iteration statements. Okay, so say for example if I want to display values between 1 and 10, so for a in range, okay, 1 up to 10, so here I want to print 1 up to 10, okay, and minus 1. Okay, so now let me print this one as we see here. Let me up to 5. Okay, so we can see it here. So this is the starting, and this should be n minus 1. Okay, it will print up to n minus 1, but if I want, say for example I want to print up to 4, then I have to set this one n plus 1. Okay, I hope that is clear. Okay, so here if I want to print the values up to 10, which means that I want to start from 1 and end up with 11. Okay, so here it will print values up to 10. Okay, so I can use another form of this one here for a, and a doesn't mean anything. You can use for x in, okay, in for example range of 4, okay, or 5. Means here it doesn't mean anything other than simple to the previous, simply similar to the previous one. So here print of a or x here in this example. Okay, so here I start from 0 up to 4. Okay, so if I want to implement this when using the, I want to print this one for x in range 0 up to 5. Okay, comma, here wrong, so 0 up to 4. Okay, and minus 1. Okay, now let me go through this example for while. If I have ticket equal to 5, now I want to print while ticket greater than or equal 0, 1 is greater than 0. Print, okay, ticket number, okay, here, comma, ticket. Now I want to ticket, okay, minus plus 1. Okay, now as we see here, ticket number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, as we see here that we use a while statement, okay, and as an iteration statement here in this example. Okay, let me try to use nested loop statement. Okay, so here for a n range, say for example range, okay, 1 up to 3, okay, and then for x in range what 1 up to 3 again. What I want to do here, I want to print, okay, I want to print what? I want to print a, okay, comma, okay, space, I want find the times value, okay, then equal, okay, here, comma, x, comma, again equal, then comma, x times, or sorry, a is the same, times x. Okay, so now I want to print this one. As we see here, I want to print the multiplication values, okay, but only control the here. So if you want, for example, to print the whole multiplication table up to 12, so it will be 13 here, and again for this one it will be 13. Okay, as we see here, okay, we printed all multiplication table. But here let us take very simple example, say up to 4 here. Okay, so here I printed, okay, a, it's 1 up to 2 because here n minus 1, and this one up to 3 because it's n minus 1. Okay, so here 1 times 1, 1 times 2. Okay, then 1 times 3, then 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3. Okay, so this is the a values, and this is the x values, and this is the output. This is a nested iteration or loop statement. Okay, okay, let us see how to work with the loop statement in a string. So here for letter in Python, okay, here f, yeah, f letter equal o, then what I have to do here, let me take this in between brackets here, break, I want to stop. Okay, else here indentation is very important. You see here that I moved one step back, okay, because I want this to be implemented with the same level as f under loop statement. So here I want to print the letter. Okay, so here Python by th and then break. Okay, so if I want to use the same thing but I want to continue, so here I can select this one here, okay, and here I can use continue, okay, and then print Python O omitted here, which means that come up to O, then neglect or continue, move back again to the next letter, and the next letter was N, so here is not displayed. Okay, so let us display the whole string or statements here, letters, sorry, in the Python, simple like this. You can use for letter in Python, print the letter for each letter here. Okay, simple and easy as well. Okay, let us look to this example. Say for example, if I have a equal to 10, now for we can see while a greater than 0, okay, then if what, if a modulus 2 equal 0, which means that the even value, so print what, print the a value. Okay, so here I want to print all even values from 0 up to 10. Okay, but here I want to use this a minus equal to 1. Now run it. As we see here, 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2. Now we printed the even values. Okay, so here I can use this one, comments here, print even, all even values between 0 and 10. Okay, so now, okay, use control enter. Okay, control enter to execute or run this one. You can use also. Okay, so here I want to print the odd values, so I change this one to not equal to, so here all odd values. Okay, as we see here 97532, or we can use not equal to. Let me try this one. No, this one doesn't work, so here we use not equal. Okay, now let us look to this example for a in what, in 10, 12, 13, 14, 20, 22, 30. Okay, so now I want to check for these values. I can print all these values, so here print a. I have a list of values as we see here, so for a in this list of elements or numerical values, print a value. Okay, now let me look to this example, another example here. If I want to find the even values here, have of what, then do this one. So here if a modulus 2 equal 0, print a. So here again I'm looking to find, okay, find even values in a from a given list. Okay, again what the error here, yeah, it said that the column here is missed. So here again print here indentation is not assigned, so here 10 is an even, 12, 14, 20, 22 and 30. Okay, so let me change this one to 21, change this one to 31. Okay, and okay, run it again. Okay, 10, 12, 14 and 22 are even values. Okay, so let me cover also the function here, define a function in a very quick way. So let me add here number 4 functions. Okay, so now how to define a function? Simply I can use def define, okay, function with the function name. Say for example I want to use summation, so here sum x of, don't use sum only because sum is a reserved keyword here, x comma y. Okay, so now I want to define a function to return x plus y. Okay, simple like this. So run. Okay, so here I can use some x of 9 comma 10, print this one 19. Okay, so here I define a method or function called sum x, and I pass two parameters x and y, and it returns this value x plus y. Then I call here call a function. Okay, and this one define a function. Okay, so simple like this. Okay, now let me add more rows here. Let me define. Okay, let me define find grade. What you will send here, I will send mark. Okay, so now let us look to this example. We already created example here about the grades using if statement. Okay, so here any one of these can work. Okay, so here I can copy this one, say for example here. Okay, so here in this example. Okay, so now let me is that. Okay, tab again here, tab. Indentation is very important, otherwise you receive an error. Okay, and here. Okay, so now I don't like to print. I want to use here, say for example grade. Okay, so I can use here grade equal to f. Okay, so here grade equal to what? D. Grade equal to what? C. Grade equal to what? Here P. Grade equal to so here A. Okay, then grade equal to -1. We can do something else here. Actually, I can simply write something like this. Okay, return simply like this, return f direct. Let me use this one first, and we can go to this. Okay, so here at the end, okay, here return grade. Okay, so let me run this one. Okay, so here if I said that let me say something like this. My grade equal to what? I will call this grade. Okay, let me here. Okay, if I will send, say for example I will send 120. Okay, then I want to print my grade. Okay, here I want to use if statement. If my grade equal -1, okay, then what I have to do here, print incorrect mark. Let me run this one, incorrect mark. Okay, so now let me send 65. Okay, so here let me add else. Okay, print my grade. So if my grade, okay, so run it again, D. Okay, let me add 120, incorrect mark. Let me add 55, it should print F. Let me add 77, C. Okay, so now what happened in this example? Simply we define a method here, and this method find the grade. Okay, and I send the mark. Then if the mark less than 60, the grade it will be F. else between 60 and 70 it will be D, and so on, C, and so on. If the mark any other value, it will be the grade, it will be -1 or any value you would like to add, okay, as a flag here. Okay, then return the grade. Okay, so here I'm just here, so here define, okay, and here in this one call function the find grade. Okay, so let me try this one. 62. Okay, so the very simple define method, and you can define as many methods as you need, okay, based on the program that you are trying to execute. Say for example, if you would like to find, for example, the overtime value, or if you'd like to define a method or function to find the intersection for any sets that you will send. So might be we can give some examples about how to find, for example, or define a function for union, for intersection, and so on. So you can pass any values, and then you can as sets, for example, and then you this function will return or retrieve the intersection. Okay, we will give some exercises related to this later. Hopefully that you enjoyed this video. We cover the control statement, the iteration statement, as well. We cover also the functions, how to define and call a function with the simple examples that we use. Thank you.